From music to motors, Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo dominate 2025 scene. In the ever-changing world of Chinese entertainment, two names continue to rise above the rest, Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo. Both men, once linked together as co-stars in the cultural phenomenon The Untamed, have carved out their own unique paths. Now, in 2025, they are not only leaders in the entertainment industry, but also cultural icons shaping the global stage. But what exactly makes their journey so fascinating? How did Xiao Zhan become a force in acting, music, and even cultural ambassadorship, while Wang Yibo transformed himself into a rare multi-talent, balancing acting, singing, and professional motorsport? And most importantly, what does this mean for their future? Let's dive into the story of how music and motors became the defining elements of two of the brightest stars in Asia today. Let's start with Xiao Zhan. 2025 has been nothing short of remarkable for him. His latest drama, The Legend of Zang Hai, has captivated audiences worldwide. This wasn't just another period drama, it was a carefully crafted masterpiece that showcased Xiao Zhan's ability to combine emotional depth with on-screen charisma. Viewers praised not only the storytelling, but also his growth as an actor. Critics in China, Japan, and even the United States highlighted his nuanced performance, saying he has matured into a leading man of global caliber. But Xiao Zhan's year didn't stop at acting. In music, his album Us has dominated charts both domestically and internationally. From ballads that tug at the heartstrings to energetic tracks that bring fans to their feet, Xiao Zhan reminded the world that he is not just an actor who sings, he is a true musician. Fans flooded social media platforms with reaction videos, dance covers, and heartfelt stories of how his songs carried them through difficult times. Music wasn't just a career move for Xiao Zhan, it was a way of connecting, on a deeply personal level, with his global audience. Beyond entertainment, Xiao Zhan also made waves as a cultural ambassador. In 2025, he was officially recognized for his contributions to global cultural exchange. He was chosen as one of the faces representing modern Chinese artistry, bringing fashion, photography, and traditional influences together on an international stage. One of the most iconic moments came when his photography exhibition went viral, showcasing his unique perspective behind the lens. For many fans, this was proof that Xiao Zhan's creativity had no limits. He was more than an entertainer. He was an artist in every sense of the word. Now, while Xiao Zhan was building a world of music and art, Wang Yibo was making history in a completely different field. In 2025, Wang Yibo didn't just act in films or release songs. He became a champion on the racetrack. Yes, you heard that right. Wang Yibo clinched the GT3 AM championship in professional motorsport, solidifying his reputation not only as an entertainer, but also as an elite athlete. This victory stunned the entertainment world. How many actors can also claim to be world-class drivers? For fans, this was the ultimate proof that Wang Yibo's determination and discipline knew no boundaries. But the motorsport victory was only part of his story. In the same year, Wang Yibo's documentary Exploring the Unknown, aired on Discovery Channel, earned international praise. It wasn't just another celebrity travel show. This was a deep, raw exploration of culture, history, and self-discovery. Viewers described it as inspiring, adventurous, and authentic, praising Wang Yibo for showing a side of himself far removed from scripted roles. And of course, Wang Yibo hasn't stepped away from acting. His role in Form Police Unit, a film that dives into courage, teamwork, and sacrifice, reminded audiences that he is still very much a leading actor. The movie achieved commercial success, but more importantly, it highlighted Wang Yibo's ability to transition between vastly different worlds. One moment he's on set filming, the next he's behind the wheel in a high-speed race. Now, here's the question that fans continue to ask. Are Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo competitors, or are they simply two stars walking parallel but unique paths? On the surface, their careers couldn't look more different. Xiao Zhan shines in drama, music, and artistry. His strengths lie in emotional storytelling and connection. Wang Yibo thrives in versatility, an actor, a singer, a dancer, and now, a racing champion. But dig deeper, and you'll find something important. They are both driven by the same core values, hard work, dedication, and the courage to redefine what it means to be a celebrity in China today. It's this parallel rise that keeps fans engaged. Whenever Xiao Zhan releases new music, fans wonder how Wang Yibo will respond with his own project. When Wang Yibo wins on the racetrack, fans ask what Xiao Zhan will do to raise the bar in his own world. The dynamic has created a kind of cultural tension, not necessarily rivalry, but rather a shared push toward excellence that benefits both of them. Media outlets love to highlight their differences. Headlines often frame them as rivals, Xiao Zhan the artist versus Wang Yibo the racer. But fans know the truth runs deeper. There's respect, there's admiration, and there's a shared legacy that both carry since the Untamed. That drama may have ended years ago, but its impact continues to define how the world sees them. And perhaps that's the magic of it all. They don't need to stand on the same stage to be connected. Their careers, while separate, still echo each other. When Xiao Zhan holds a concert filled with music and emotion, fans remember the intensity of his performances in The Untamed. When Wang Yibo speeds across the finish line, fans remember the strength and determination he brought to that same drama years ago. The past ties them together, while the present lets them shine individually. As we look at 2025, one thing is clear. Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo are no longer just actors from a popular drama. They are cultural leaders. Xiao Zhan dominates in music, drama, and artistry. Wang Yibo dominates in motorsport, documentaries, and film. Both have created unique identities, but both are unstoppable forces. And as fans, we can't help but wonder, what comes next? Will Xiao Zhan step into the world of international cinema, becoming China's next global superstar? Will Wang Yibo push even further into professional motorsport, becoming the first major actor-athlete to compete at the highest levels? Or will there come a day when these two, despite their different paths, find themselves reunited in another project that shakes the world once again? For now, the story is still being written. From music to motors, Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo are proving that passion, dedication, and the courage to dream big can turn entertainers into legends. And as fans, all we can do is watch, support, and celebrate because history is unfolding right before our eyes. And that concludes today's deep dive into the journeys of Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo. Two men, two paths, one unstoppable era of influence. The stage may be global, the spotlight may shift, but one thing is certain, the world is theirs. But to truly understand the impact of Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo in 2025, we need to look at how their presence has gone beyond the screen, beyond the stage, and even beyond the racetrack. Both men have become symbols of a new generation, ambitious, versatile, and globally minded. Let's take Xiao Zhan first. His influence in fashion this year has been undeniable. Every time he appears at an event, whether in Milan, Paris, or Beijing, his presence dominates headlines. He is not just wearing brands, he is shaping them. Designers praise his ability to elevate their collections, while fans rush to replicate his looks. This connection between Xiao Zhan and the fashion world has turned him into one of the most sought-after celebrity brand ambassadors in Asia. But more importantly, it shows how he bridges artistry and commerce, proving that he can inspire trends while still staying true to his own style. And what about his impact on culture? In 2025, Xiao Zhan participated in several philanthropic projects that further cemented his reputation as more than just a star. From supporting educational initiatives for children in rural areas to collaborating with art programs that preserve traditional crafts, Xiao Zhan has shown that fame, for him, is not only about spotlight, it is about service. Fans often say, supporting Xiao Zhan means supporting kindness, because his actions outside of entertainment reflect values that inspire. On the other side, Wang Yibo's journey has taken him into an entirely different arena, literally. Racing has become not just a hobby, but a second career. His championship in GT3 AM has opened doors for him in the global motorsport community. Suddenly, we see Wang Yibo not only on entertainment magazine covers, but also in motorsport journals and racing news outlets. He's not a celebrity guest on the track. He is a competitor taken seriously by professional drivers and teams. That alone is a monumental achievement. Yet even with his success in motorsport, Wang Yibo hasn't let go of his artistic side. His dance performances continue to mesmerize audiences whenever he makes a public appearance. That balance between speed and grace, between the adrenaline of the track and the elegance of dance, makes him one of the most multidimensional celebrities of his generation. Fans often comment that watching Wang Yibo feels like watching someone live three lives at once: actor, athlete, and performer. It's no surprise that the international press has started to call them dual pillars of modern Chinese entertainment. Xiao Zhan representing the power of artistry, and Wang Yibo representing the spirit of versatility. Together, even without direct collaboration, they tell a story of possibility. They show that a new era of Chinese celebrities is here, where borders between industries blur, and where global recognition is not just a dream but an expectation. Of course, with such success comes intense public scrutiny. Media outlets constantly compare their achievements. Fans debate who is more influential. Some argue that Xiao Zhan's emotional connection with his audience through music and drama makes him untouchable. Others say Wang Yibo's ability to break barriers between entertainment and sport is unmatched. Yet despite the debates, both men thrive. Because at the end of the day, their greatest competition is not with each other, but with the limits of what a celebrity can achieve. Looking forward, rumors are already swirling about their next steps. For Xiao Zhan, insiders whisper about a possible international film collaboration, perhaps even with a Hollywood director. If true, this could launch him into a global spotlight unlike anything we've seen before. For Wang Yibo, fans speculate that he may attempt to compete in higher tiers of motorsport, perhaps aiming for the 24 Hours of Le Mans or even entering more international racing leagues. If he succeeds, he would not just be a star on stage, but a world-class athlete on the track. And here's the question that lingers: will these two paths ever cross again? Fans of The Untamed continue to dream of a reunion, whether in drama, film, or even a special project. Imagine the impact if Xiao Zhan's artistry and Wang Yibo's versatility collided once more. It would not only break records but redefine an era. But even if they never share the screen again, the truth remains: their legacies are already intertwined. Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo are names that will be remembered not only for what they achieved individually, but for the era they defined together. So as 2025 continues to unfold, fans will keep watching closely. Every performance, every race, every project adds another layer to the story. And whether you follow Xiao Zhan for his heartfelt artistry, or Wang Yibo for his daring versatility, one thing is certain: both men are rewriting the meaning of success in modern entertainment. The stage is set. The engines are running. The music is playing. Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo are not just dominating, they are defining the future. And history is being made before our very eyes.